Upon completing a 3-day course on price discrimination, you might feel a sense of heaviness. The business world seems rife with various forms of discrimination. However, today's lesson tells you that all price disparities are actually opportunities for entrepreneurs. Once, after lunch with 2 colleagues, we wanted to grab a coffee at Starbucks. Glancing at the price list, a medium latte was 28 yuan, a large 31 yuan, and an extra large 34 yuan. I couldn't help but scoff, privately mulling over it. This is their pricing anchor. They probably think I won't notice, and are using people's comparative and avoidance psychology to lure me into buying the large. Yet, when I saw the words large cup, I couldn't help but smile. Its semantic effects on pricing. Although 3 cup sizes could easily be named small, medium, large, they were defined as medium, large, extra large, attempting to manipulate consumer intellect through language. So, which cup size should we choose? The medium cup 12 ounces for 28 yuan, the large 16 ounces for 31 yuan, or the extra large 20 ounces for 34 yuan. This triggered my laughter, the secondary stage of price discrimination, based on volume pricing. Quite a few tricks indeed. They attempt to make me feel like buying more is more cost effective, promoting increased consumption. But I can't drink that much, and I won't be fooled. The medium is enough. Pricing anchors, semantic effects, and secondary stage price discriminations, much business logic hidden behind a small price list. So, after avoiding these daring tactics, should the 3 of us buy the medium, large, or extra large? If we don't drink much, perhaps buying 3 medium cups is the way to go. Congratulations, you've fallen for it again. Huh, that's not right either. So, how should we purchase? Before answering that, let me introduce you to the bane of price discrimination, the law of one price. What is the law of one price? Suppose a brand discriminates against affluent Chinese buyers of luxury goods, deliberately setting a pricing strategy of 100 euros in France, 3,000 RMB in China. What can you do? If you're business savvy, you can exchange 800 RMB for 100 euros and purchase the item in France, legally bring the product into China and sell it for 3,000 RMB, making a profit of 2,200 RMB. Nowadays, many luxury goods cross-border e-commerce shoppers are doing the exact same thing. With more of these shoppers emerging, it will lead to a decrease in prices for luxury goods in China and an increase in prices in France. Eventually, the prices of the product in France, China, or even globally will become more uniform. To illustrate, if you intend to sell an item for 5 yuan to poor people and 10 yuan to wealthy people, commercially savvy poor individuals will surely buy it for 5 yuan and then sell it to the wealthy for 9, 8, 7, or even 5.1 yuan, profiting and nullifying your price discrimination. Ultimately, the product will be traded at the same price for both the poor and the wealthy. This is the law of one price. The law of one price is the nemesis of price discrimination. Back to the initial scenario. How should we buy coffee? A medium latte, 12 ounces for 28 yuan, costs 2.3 yuan per ounce. An extra large, 20 ounces for 34 yuan, costs 1.7 yuan per ounce. Clearly, Starbucks is implementing price discrimination against you. Since the business is employing price discrimination tactics, you can counter it with the law of one price. What to do? I can purchase 2 extra large lattes and then, when getting the coffee, say, please give me an extra cup. We'll split it among 3. Why? Because 2 extra large cups have 4 more ounces of coffee than 3 medium cups, while saving 16 yuan. If you have entrepreneurial aspiration, you could even establish a coffee arbitrage company specifically dealing in this business and making profits. Don't underestimate this approach. Using the law of one price to counter price discrimination is actually the beginning of numerous entrepreneurial opportunities. In the United States, Many laundromats discriminate against women, charging more for washing women's shirts than men's. Why? Because women's clothing is usually more expensive, so they're more willing to spend on laundry. However, the actual cost of washing women's and men's shirts is the same. Faced with this discrimination, you should be excited. Fantastic! An opportunity to start a business using the law of one price. Then, open a laundry. Advertise outside. No extra charge for washing women's shirts. Immediately attracting a large number of female customers. Many restaurants often make poor people queue for monthly coupons, while wealthier individuals are willing to pay the full price without queuing. When you see this discrimination, you should be thrilled. Great! An opportunity to start a business using the law of one price. Establish a coupon trading website, allowing poor people to sell coupons to the wealthy. This way, no matter who goes to the restaurant, everyone pays the same price. After learning about price discrimination and the law of one price, what are your thoughts? For me, I feel that in this world, there's no such thing as an invincible strategy. Every tactic has its countermeasure. Even the most sophisticated strategies have a solution within 7 steps. That's the beauty of business.